students, I am Abdul Rahman, Assistant Professor of English, Government First Grade College, Chennagiri. Now I am discussing Victorian Literature, Part 1, which is prescribed for BA Optional English 5th semester students of Davangere University, Davangere. This is my 10th session. As far the recap is concerned, we have discussed in the last session about the literary background of Victorian literature and Victorian poetry. The learning objectives of this session is to make the students to understand the major themes of Victorian poetry. As we expect the learning outcome from the student side, that the students will understand the different types of themes which are used in Victorian poems, and the students will be also able to understand the use of literary devices like metaphor, paradoxes, puns, etc. Now let us focus on the major themes of the Victorian literature one by one. The very first major themes: realism. Next, humanism, idealism, socialism, naturalism, glory of past, modernism, philosophical ideas, feminism, romanticism, intellectualism, pre-Raphaelitism. So, let us try to understand the themes of Victorian poetry. Realism. That realism is an attempt to produce art and literature in an accurate portrayal of reality. The Victorian poetry was quite realistic in nature and quite less idealized as compared to the Romantic poets, who were idealists and believed in art for the art's sake. Nature, that was everything for the Romantic, who lost that the idealized position in the Victorian era and became just a source of pleasure and inspiration for the poets. The Victorian poetry, the poets discussed the realistic, detailed descriptions of everyday life along with its darker aspects of that time. The themes of realistic writing includes the families, religion, social reforms of that time. Next, humanism. Humanism deals with the ordinary concerns of human life. The classical ideas of virtue and wisdom of Victorian are preserved but are united with the passion for progress that came to dominate much in the Victorian thinking. Victorian humanism is simultaneously a moral, a scientific, and a social movement, aspiring precisely to a deepening of the human spirit's search for its own nature. The Victorian poets covers the tenderness of English lifestyle, where emotions of everyday life covers, including the glory of soul, through senses individually covered. The next theme is socialism. Socialism. The Victorian poets speaks about social integration because the life of the common people was affected by the spread of industrialization, where we come across the conflict between upper and lower class people, in which the middle class and lower class people become homeless. So the Victorian poets covers the social aspects of the contemporary life of the people. Next, criticism. As The Victorian poets criticize on the social life of the time because the impact of contemporary industrialization was very bad. Because of this, the political situation of the time was worsened. Due to this effect of the way of English thoughts were different. So, on mid-century, there was skeptical unrest among the public in general. In overall, the Victorian poets indirectly criticized the slavery system. Next point we have to discuss is naturalism. Naturalism that covers the events and actions are not resulted from human intentions but from the uncontrolled external forces. Actually, naturalism was a literary movement in the late 1800s and early 1900s. Naturalism was a reaction against Romanticism and Victorian literature. The major characteristics include an emphasis on social Darwinism and the inescapability of heredity and class. As the description of green pastures and still waters, then the man is corrupted by social institutions, and there was a belief of aesthetics we come across there. Next point to discuss is the glory of the past. So, the Victorians faced the loss of faith. Matthew Arnold too faced the same issues which many Victorians faced. The negative effects of the Industrial Revolution and the growing influence of science, including Charles Darwin's theory of evolution, made faith in a benevolent God difficult for Victorians. The poem Dover Beach is a remembrance of faith when faith was abundant and a statement of regret that is no more. As we come across the culture and anarchy of the past in that period, and we have also captured by these poets the positive effects of Puritanism and then the propinquity with the romantic movement, and we also come across the religious and social ideas of the past in that Victorian period. The next point to discuss is modernism. The modernist writers intends to create new works and new genre using new styles of writing, aimed to create a new form of expression, and who wanted to create a new relationship between reader and author. These writers wanted to differentiate themselves from past literary movements, especially those of the Victorian era, dated roughly from 1837 to 1901. They felt that in the new time of industrialism, old ideas of traditionalism were becoming quickly outdated. The next theme, philosophical ideas. The institutionalism and utilitarianism were the two basic philosophies used in the Victorian literature. Utilitarianism is a philosophy where thinkers were not just try to create a new way of thinking, but they try to create a new way of leading the society. New discoveries were made about history, astronomy, science, and religion. The Victorian era brought numerous challenges to Christianity, including the growing trends of materialism, rationalism, communism, and higher criticism of Bible. The theory of evolution proposed by Charles Darwin also struck at the core truth of Christianity, that man was created by God, created in God's image. Then The separation of religion and science were all the examples of the Victorian period. The next idea that I am going to uh, discuss with you is intellectualism, where we have the geographical discoveries and philosophical generalization, biological investigation. You know, Charles Darwin's theory on the origin of species, the theory of evolution contained many challenged ideas within the work. Philosophical writings of J.S. Mill covered logic, economics, liberty, and utilitarianism. The large and influential histories of Thomas Carlyle, The French Revolution, A History and on Heroes, Hero Worship, and the Heroic in History permitted political thought at that time. Most notably, the Oxford English Dictionary, which became the most important historical dictionary of that English language. The next point is during the Victorian period, the Industrial Revolution had led to an explosion in innovation like locomotives, locomotive cars, the locomotive cars, the telephone, electric light bulb, X-rays, etc. were all the innovative works of that period. In the conclusion, thus Victorian age literature was influenced by the expansion of the British Empire, new scientific discoveries, the loss in faith associated with those scientific discoveries, an event in the Crimean War, and concentrated on the courage and patriotism of the British soldiers, also highlighted the political and social trends in the Victorian era. We have five multiple choice questions for which you can answer easily here. I have given answer also. Then next I have given you uh, assignments where here you can comment on the themes of the Victorian literature, and you can comment on the ordinary concerns of human life in the Victorian literature, that positive effect of the Puritanism can discuss, and if you want to refer further, that I have given the reference here, you please go through this. Thank you for watching me. Thank you one and all.